everyone, welcome back to the big finale of Killer Frequency. We've laughed. We've cried. We've killed. We've killed. I am your host, Lil Wenty, and this is Killer Frequency.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Thanks, Peggy. Call. Throw that.
Forrest Nash
Get
here.
that out.
Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16, The Scream. What's
First
on
one
your
of the
mind,
day.
caller?
That was pretty
Hey,
good.
Forrest, I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight. It's cool what you're doing, man.
Well, I'm just doing my job, friend.
I'm just
Anyway,
doing my
Tell me about
job.
yourself. What's your name? Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller
If this
rink,
is Ponty again,
trying
I'm
to
gonna
get
be upset.
everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow. I had a guy from Starling Security here earlier installing the Starling 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky, and I now
Roller
consider
Ricky?
you a friend, my man.
No self-promotion. I don't know. I like that only Ponty is like that for us. So,
We're friends now.
We're
huh?
friends.
Wow, that's kind of you to say. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like roller skating is more
trying to
than
get
just
it
a
to
job
stand
to you.
up.
So is
It's
this
very hard. It's
vocation?
harder than it looks.
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky.
You mean you weren't born
Back
Roller
then,
Ricky?
Things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd. Not all bad, but there was one guy. Anyway, some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt
Roller
for a long
drama?
time and turned to the bottle. I didn't really talk about it or even know how to talk. It's just how it was. That bottle took the best years of my life. Or so I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
I believe
did
in
you
you,
turn
Roller
things
Ricky.
around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems, and sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco.
What?
I learned how to have fun again, cutting loose.
Roller disco?
making shapes.
Low-key sounds fun.
Now whenever I get down, I get down. I'm finally free from it all, man. It's important just to
Roller
talk
Ricky
to
sounds
somebody.
cool.
That's the first step. Ain't that right, Max?
Aw, hello, Max.
He's a good boy. We've gone to the dogs. We got that dog in us. Yeah.
There it is, folks. We've officially gone to the dogs.
Come on, Forrest. Max is the best guest we've had. Yes, he is.
He's not even here. Peggy.
Facts.
Max is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me.
Where did that
He's
go?
the best dog a guy could ask for.
Did-
Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how
Oh,
to
I
skate.
thought it got in there.
He's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate.
Yeah, man.
A roller
At
skating
first they said it
dog?
couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the rink, man.
I want a dog who can roller
Another
skate. What the
train,
heck?
Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
Ruh, 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 ruh. You're a great pair. He's a special boy. My neighbors must love it. He's a special boy.
Maxie sounds like a really special boy.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually
Yes.
hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival.
I'm in.
I think it's a great opportunity to give
Yeah.
back to the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie. Before I switch
Oh,
my
I
radio
thought
off
he
for
was
the night,
inviting us.
could I request a song for us?
Well,
Something I can groove to, you know, something funky. It'll be me and Maxie's
Something funky?
final boogie
Yeah.
breakdown tonight. Then I think we'll take it down.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and Max, be
these
safe
don't seem
now,
too
okay?
funky.
Bye, Maxie.
Bye,
Got
Maxie.
it, man. Peace.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and Max. Enjoy.
The word wasn't funky, was it? I don't remember. I feel like we haven't really played that one a whole lot. Storm Riders. Roller Riders. I don't know. The flow. I do like the sound of the flow.
Dead air is a crime, Forrest.
Oh, Peggy, give me a second. The flow sounds rollery. You're rolling with the flow. Yeah. Introduce it.
Here comes one of my favorites.
I really needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah, I get that. He talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to hear somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were
Yeah,
thinking
Peggy.
about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds? Better take it.
Sure, Peggy. I'll take
Welcome
it.
back to 189.16,
The Scream.
This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay. I made
Carrie.
it home safe.
Carrie!
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for doing what you could earlier.
Don't mention it, kiddo.
You know, even though we lost Jimmy and
Jimmy
I
sucked.
don't know.
Hey, it's okay.
He
you
was a
were
turd.
so brave earlier. You're safe now.
I wanted to ask you why. Why he didn't. Why am I?
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me?
I'm not
What
a
he
mind
did.
reader. I don't know.
Why let me go?
More importantly, I'm not the killer. So I don't know why he didn't kill her. Kill her. He saw you as a victim. He wanted the pranksters. He got bored. Ooh, that would make sense. If like, cause like every killer has a code, you know, like maybe the Whistling Man's code is you don't kill teenagers, except for if they pretend to be you, i.e. the Whistling Man. And so he was like, that's it. I gotta show you who the real whistler is. And then he went, Ksh.
Maybe he only wanted to hurt the pranksters.
Maybe. Did he just think everyone was making fun of him? Did he always hate these hazing rituals? I mean,
I would
he did,
if that were me.
why wait all these years to?
Oh, that was
Why
so
do
close.
this now?
These
'Cause
stupid hazing nights
Peggy
have to stop.
is in
Carrie,
charge.
you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy.
I totally forgot
Hey, Forrest.
about what was her name?
Could I request a
Leslie?
song?
Of course, Carrie.
I forgot she was
What
coming
song?
to get help.
Any song by Blast Processor. And
Oh,
thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
Mm-hmm. That was front, dead, center, ready.
You know, what Carrie just said has really got me thinking.
About what?
The Whistling Man left her alone. Why? There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well, it's something to consider.
I consider
I
Peggy
need to
that
take a break. If you want to stretch
you're
your
sus,
legs,
you little
now's the
sussy
time.
baka.
Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
Let's
Okay.
get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
I am ready.
Time to turn the music off.
Peggy.
You're through to 189.16.
Music is
The
off.
Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Was poor kid.
Oh, is this that weird
Still,
weirdo
glad the girl didn't get hurt.
that like
Thanks for your
didn't give us her real
concern.
name?
Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
yeah, it's that
Your name
chick.
was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest.
Dawn.
Long Ride Home. You know,
Dawn
the
these
one that
nuts.
Peggy said she threw outside the window.
You must really love that song. If you're calling up to ask for it when you know we don't have it.
Well, I do love it, and I don't want to
That was a good
argue,
shot.
but you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn.
I'm not
but
going
we
out there.
just can't get it right now.
Crazy
Wasn't the
Dawn.
Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. location. It won't take you a second to
He
crack
could have
it.
a car. He could have a car and drive around. And so what? So what? He's on the freaking other side of us. You know, where's this murder house? Okay, we're solving this. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it's this area. Which would make sense because Eugene was right here. So he's like kind of making his rounds, maybe? So let's just say he's right here, right? And we are way down here. We will be D, because it's purple. And then now he will be B, because he's a bitch. That's pretty far. That is. I will give her that. But how do you explain him going from there to over here to, I'm assuming over here to way down here? By a car. He has a car. Simple as that. And so what if he's freaking way buttfuck up there? I don't want to go outside. If there's a killer. What if there happens to be another killer? And then I'm dead. To grab a song. Probably a crappy song, you know. He's fast.
Don, I'm
Is my point.
not sure if you've heard, but there's
He's very fast.
something unnatural about this freak. He's fast. I'm not risking it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something.
Ooh.
I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Sassy.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over.
The hang-ups, because we're hanging up on her.
You'll like this next song. Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she
Peggy?
serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth,
We do have a choice. She's not in charge of us. What the heck? She has to listen to that song. She could listen to it on a cassette. Because if she loves that song so much, she would have it. Guaranteed. Why would she listen to a radio for it, you know? She's toying with us. Because she's the murderer. Why don't you go?
Then why don't you go and
Peggy.
get it?
it's one of Reggie's KFAM regulations. I can't leave the booth while we're on air.
Peggy.
Just,
Hmm.
you can do it, okay?
Convenient.
Fine.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
I feel like.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Oh.
Yeah,
That's how
You
the
know, I
killer's
never
gonna
thought
get
about
in
it,
and kill
but
us.
yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe I'll even get a caller. That could be exciting. 189.16. The
I can't
Screw.
believe it.
With me, Peggy.
Get out of here, Peggy. Give me that key. That's too convenient for her. And it also doesn't make sense. She should be the one to go get it since she's the one that threw it out the window. Well. To our doom. Oh, this was in the beginning. Oh, let me in. Let me back in. Okay.
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here. In the open. Alone.
You saw that, right? I'm not the only one. You saw him right there, right?
Here it is. Long ride home.
We're dead. Hello? Hello? Whistle man. Maybe he's not that tough. Maybe he's not even scary. Maybe he like wants to give us a hug. Maybe. What was that? How do I get back in?
Well, this is broken. Looks like it'll be secure at least.
I don't know where to go.
Of course, it locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. Great. Guess I'm going to have to fix that elevator.
Okay. So I was right. I was right all along with the map. The killer was way away from us, and now he's over here. And we're about to die. Thanks, Peggy. And, what the heck, Dawn? What was she saying? Did she know? Did she already knew that we, like, threw it out? And she knew it was in here, and she knew the killer was coming after us, because we saw him right there. And that was her way of saying, like, I know who's next. So that was, like, a warning? Or was that her calling us to be like, I'm out here, bitches, ready to kill? I don't know. Is this, I'm assuming this is the
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
I got fuses. You whistle angel, stay back. Okay. Well, we got one. Let's find another one, I guess. Just stay back. I don't trust this. He could even come up from us. WWE style. Sounds like walking. I hear walking. Unless that's the flies. Is that flies? Am I hearing flies right now? Also, what if this is the back alley? Then what the heck? Because in the beginning, we went in this room and the killer was in there. Who was that? Who were we in the beginning? If we weren't Forrest. Don't I need this? Something fishy's afoot. And now I don't trust it.
Nah, that's not right. Do the fuses add up properly?
Oh, I have to math? 5, 10, 40, 60. What? Alright, I think I just have to make 70. So do I need to find one that's like more?
Looks like I'm gonna have to hunt around for some new fuses.
I thought I got all of them. I mean, there was that one over here, but I couldn't pick it up. I'm not a math person. That's a 20. Now, why can't I pick that up? Okay. Alright. Easy. Oh, there's a lot more than I thought. Okay. So it shouldn't be the 30. It can't be that one because there's 4 of them, right? And if I need to make 70, that would freaking pop a fuse in that hoe. So, 40. I can't do that one either. I think. Oh no. We're gonna be here for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna... Get ready. Get ready. Ooh, that's 15. That could work. I hope. We're gonna just start putting them in and praying. Okay, oh, there's one right there. Okay, so we got 30, 40, 50. Oh, this is perfect. I think this is the one.
Bingo!
What? I could have swore I heard breathing. And then I heard crashes. Oh, okay, it's that thing.
I could probably survive that fall.
Can I close it? So the killer doesn't come in here?
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
I don't think I should be in here. Okay. Wait. Okay. Well. It sounds like something.
Huh, there's a key.
Basement
I'll just
stairs.
take that. Might be important.
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna fuck his room up though. If I can. I can't read that. Alright. You ready? Let's do this. Well, if the killer is the janitor, I guess we don't have to worry about closing the door because he could already get in here. So that was my bad. That was my pointer finger.
I wonder how the show's going.
I don't. I want to go home. I would like to leave. If I saw this and I was Forrest, I would GTFO.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
I
Something
just
did happen.
went
Clive,
through
the janitor,
a crazy thing.
Might be Clive, the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy
just
as
talking
hell,
about my
and I
freaking
don't like
finger?
standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board
Nice.
you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy janitor who
Yes.
you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yes.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
Yes.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right.
I think
And we've gotta
we are
find
the
him.
next target.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest,
already
you're gonna have
forgot.
to figure out
Oh.
if any of the potential targets are at one of these
How
locations
convenient.
tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Alright, I have an idea. Where's the power station, first of all? Power station. Alright. We will start with A. That feels like a step in a good direction. But now, how do I know who's who and where goes what, how, who? Yes. Yes. Make some space, make some noise. Okay. What is this? Game day versus Quiet Ridge High School. Who are you? You look like Chuck, maybe? This looks like Chuck to me. So does that mean he would be a high school? Just kidding, that is not an option. Trailer park. Tyler Wallace, is he one of them? No. I am not going anywhere with this. Okay, I don't know what to do. I thought I could put these on here and make a pretty looking map. I can't. So, I guess, I don't know. All of this kind of points to Chuck, because he has Chuck right there. That looks like Chuck. Cause like I don't see any. Okay, let's think about this from a high school perspective for a second. Maybe. Sorry, I went too far away. I'm trying to get some light in on here. All right, we'll keep it on the board. Okay, so he's after Kim, Rebecca, Aunt, which is a sick name, by the way. Just saying. And Chuck. In the mind of a high schooler, improv sucks, I assume. At least for me, like I would feel silly in an improv club. I would just be like, so how about that weather, huh? What's the deal with airline foods?
2 hours later.
And then we have Chuck. The athletes club. The jock. We all know how jocks can get. Maybe Chuck bullied him. He bullied him and then he was like, alright, Chuck, your time is up. Buttercup, get ready. And now he's after Chuck. But I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so Rebecca's out. She's out of town. I mean, it says it right there. She's going to Manhattan. So there's no way she's like here. I don't know about Chuck at the trailer park though. He doesn't seem like he doesn't strike me as a trailer park type of guy. But I don't know where this gas station is. Okay. I said it from the start. I'm trusting my gut feeling on this one with Chuck because of all the stuff. So we're gonna wing it. Peggy, I'm ready.
How's it going?
We're gonna do Chuck. And we're gonna choose gas station.
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
I'm as
Okay,
sure as
Name first. Who do you
fine
think the
wine.
target is?
Chuck.
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
Okay, we only get one shot at this. pressure. If only I could find this gas station. I feel like that would change everything. Well, we're gonna stick to
The gas station.
the original plan.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Sure, you're dialing, Peggy. Oh, we could hear it this time. Okay, never mind.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself
Was my
and
gut
everyone
feeling
else out
right?
now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you?
I'm
Who
just a
is this?
man.
This is Forrest
Trying to save
Nash.
you.
Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
Okay, I really want to know what is going on today. Maybe it's because it's the prankster thing going on, and that's like every year. I really want to know, but what do I do? Okay, if we do today, we find out what's today. But I could only assume that the today thing means it's the day that you know the death day. Forget what? I feel like we already kind of know, because if he's like, oh, today's the day I forgot, maybe he's like always on alert every year. And then run is just extra precaution. You can never. Yeah, we're
quit
gonna do
talking and run!
I think he ran off.
Well,
Oh.
fingers crossed that Chuck...
Oh,
Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
is that outside?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Forrest! The whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I
That means
got
the gas
everyone to
station is
follow
near
me out.
us. Then
Tom's only
I'm
ambulance
assuming.
was blown to hell, though. Yeah. Damn it.
I just want to know what that
karma.
gas station
Screw me.
is.
I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man. I can't thank you enough, but... Yeah. I gotta go.
Technically,
Wait,
we were right.
Damn it.
We were
We
right.
lost him.
He went to
What was that about today?
he went to the gas station
Forrest,
to go to the hospital.
billboard's lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Oh, okay.
Careful with this next track,
Let's blow this
listeners.
up.
It's dynamite.
It's dynamite.
Forrest!
Dynamite, dynamite. Barn finds. I kind of want to play that because we haven't listened to it yet. But I don't want to give Dawn the satisfaction. So we're going to do Storm Riders.
Let Storm
Yes.
Riders take you on a rock and roll
What happened to my
ride with
cassettes?
The Glam Jam.
Where did my cassettes go? Every time I hear this, I think of like, I expect it to be spaghetti western, because Storm Riders
There's
sounds
gotta
like
be
that.
more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case,
I
we
don't
can
wanna
get
go back
ahead of
down
him.
there.
Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
No, we don't.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start
Sure
with
you
that
do,
creepy mannequin
Peggy.
room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Bye, Peggy. Bye. Alright, well. That's fun. I don't trust this. I don't don't trust this at all. I think we're gonna die. We are dead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
The key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Okay. Yeah. Cover all bases. How do you miss that? How do you miss that? Okay.
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Oh,
Sorry.
intercom, okay.
Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
A map?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
I don't see no map.
George Gallows, 1968. That's when this all began for me.
I heard something.
Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
Okay.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here.
I don't want to.
Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
I should go. There's literally a killer beneath us. Why would I stay? Why does this map look bigger than ours? I don't like that. It's bigger than ours.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Next map. Okay. Yeah, I could look for that. Is it you? No, it's not you. Interesting. Haha.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running
This
through
looks useful.
foliage. Severe blistering to the feet.
Foreign calls received from jogger, Miss Sandra reporting that body had been found washed up on the reservoir. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Got it. Noted. Swap the hands. These pictures, I mean, I guess are useful, but they don't feel useful. It feels like a picture of nothing, which it technically is. But it's also helping. Okay, I found it.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of
I can't even see.
inebriation. However, a high amount of
Alright.
cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments.
I don't know why these tapes are important to us. I really don't. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. I assume.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm.
Ooh, no. Am I at the end of
Trapped in a
the little
car
treasure
tunnel.
hunt? Treasure hunt! Okay, so go forward, I guess. Unless the killer's here. Not that I see, though. If he tries to get close, I'm gonna whack him with this. Oh, there is more. Okay.
It is the coroner's opinion that the
Now this
subject
has to be
likely
important.
feared for his
Virginia.
life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned.
Alright, looking for a desk.
Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Shut it off. He seems angry. Very angry.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the? I mean,
A
I don't
rare.
my collection.
I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers,
I heard that.
one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew
Humpty Dumpty.
almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent. But I don't think we deserve killing.
Now I'm
All I
confused.
hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. And I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you.
So,
That's past mattering.
I'm confused.
There's more I could say. Than I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you,
So,
listener,
what does Clive have to do with anything?
to start putting the truth together.
I had a really solid, I had such a solid freaking
What the hell? Peggy is not
Theory?
gonna believe this.
on who the killer is, and Clive just ruined all of it. Now I'm more confused than I was before. And now I have to go through this freaking dumb tunnel puzzle. Where there's a possible killer in there with me.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just
Virginia.
can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
It says it right there,
I don't
Virginia.
know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees
Poor
and
George.
bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the
That's what
newspaper
they
and
want you to
everything.
think.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
I assume it's that
According
up
to
there.
that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy
It's literally
report,
right there, and
then
he's like,
Virginia
I
must
wonder
be
where
on
I heard
point.
that voice from earlier.
Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurant, wasn't her name Virginia?
Yes.
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that
Could I piece
introduces a
that
new
together?
detail to the story.
Earlier-
Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
I wonder if I could
Unless he
just
got
like
it
walk.
when the police collected his body.
Dang.
I guess someone else must have moved him. after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report. What is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
Was that her
The
that found it?
reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around
Oh, it
there.
does say Sandra.
Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's
And there's
not
water
possible,
there.
though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But
Oh.
yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't
I
make
never did a
sense.
project on a reservoir.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
The sheriff was the
Well,
first to die.
Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive. Once we're done
True,
down here,
I think we should
give
call
her a
Virginia.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe,
ruh, ruh, ruh.
but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was
I don't think I
moved
need these anymore.
post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
Starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but
It's cool that
for playing
the
a part
beer
in
moves
covering
like
up
that.
George's death.
Ooh.
He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
I want to get out of this room so
Do
bad.
you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know?
That would make sense.
We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he
I'm
wanted
still
to do
confused.
something good for
I
once.
still don't
The board in his
know.
office. He wasn't tracking people
What's
down to
going on?
kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up?
The police?
Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our
Wait,
next
so
step.
Clive is the one that set everything up and got framed for it?
Thank God you're back, Forrest.
My
I've
paper,
been
I
running
missed
out of
this.
stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Nice. It's our
This is our
job.
job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on
Yes.
the line.
Ooh,
Okay,
we also
Forrest,
got
shut the music off.
we got a new thing, a new song. It was that tiger. Yeah, okay.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is
Nice.
Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
She better answer. She better still be at that party.
Redman Plunker
Nice.
here. Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
He's always on.
Plunker,
Goose.
hey, it's
It's
the
never about Forrest
radio man,
with him.
Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
I'm gonna do a trick shot from this way.
Flunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
I thought that would
She asked if we could stay
bounce
and
back.
keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're
Can I
hanging
bounce it off of
out,
that?
bro.
Well, that's big of you,
What about
Flunker.
there?
Oh, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
We
Sorry
need
to
to
hear that,
talk.
but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Everything, Virginia. Okay, we could just be straightforward and be like, Clive, you even said his name to us. Or we could be like passive aggressive about it, be like, I don't know. You tell me, Virginia.
Well, can you think of any reason why you'd have been targeted?
Oh, that's
I don't think so.
not how I thought it
All
would.
right. When you were attacked
He
earlier,
said-
you mentioned a
That's
name.
good, that's good.
Clive.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the
That
past.
is such a unique name.
Forrest,
You
please.
don't just like
You don't know
randomly
what you're
think
doing.
of that
He'll
name.
come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
No, he's not.
Why are you so certain
Why
Clive's the
so
whistling
certain?
man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well,
Unless
And
he like made
We
that
found your autopsy
to make us
reports for
think
George
that.
Barrow.
How?
to lead us
I
off of
saw
this trail.
him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write
Dang
a
it.
false report?
Just
All right. One day, I came into work to find
Ooh.
a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy,
Dang.
this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But
She's like,
Well,
oh
when someone
no,
wants to
I
make
wouldn't
you
do
do
that, and then
something.
does it.
they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going
Wait, so this
away.
is Clive
It's expensive
doing
to
this to her
treat,
right now?
and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that
Yeah.
his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
we understand.
I don't understand.
I don't. You helped cover up the death of a child.
Forrest.
But he
Them's the
threatened me.
facts.
And my sister.
You abused your power to help yourself.
Oh, God.
Forrest,
Oh.
that wasn't necessary.
It needed to be said.
You know what? I don't take it back.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
I mean,
All right,
yeah,
but before we
she
go
just found the
asking
body.
questions,
She
I
didn't like.
think we should know what we want to ask.
She
Is that
wasn't
fair?
involved.
Yeah.
I don't
We need
think.
to ask her about finding the body.
Yeah.
She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what
Maybe
she's
all the
hiding.
people who have called us
We'll hopefully find out
are
soon.
involved.
Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Ooh, I know where that is. That's right there.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra.
That's a cute name
It's
for a
Forrest
studio.
Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy.
Not
What can I
tonight.
do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why,
That
Forrest,
rolled out.
of course. Heck, after
I
the way
had
you
it.
saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Yes. We like Sandra, so I'm gonna try my best to be nice to her.
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased
Or a
after
car.
anybody.
Could have had a car.
Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about
Georgie
that.
boy.
Sorry.
Get that paper out. Okay, you found the body. Pretty straightforward, because she did find the body. That might make her hang up, though. So, probably not. Are you keeping secrets? Also, might make her hang up, because it's like, are you keeping secrets from me? Sandra. Don't play games. That's... Okay, we do, no matter what. We cannot say, don't play games. That's too mean and taking it too far with Sandra. But so is the other two. Are you keeping secrets? You found the body. You found the
Sandra,
body.
we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's really hard to try to like think about this in a way that won't make her hang up on us. Don't be a liar. Don't lie. It's right. We literally just saw it on the thing. We don't know why she's like hiding that, because like it's weird, right? She just found the body, so by her acting like this and lying about it, she's involved. Give me strength to say it's okay.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Oh, she owns the studio. Sure.
I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Oh, I want to say that's low so bad. I shouldn't. Who was he?
Sandra, who was he?
He said if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, he
Where's the river, though?
I'm sorry. I can't do this.
What?
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Oh, okay.
Well, folks,
so that
if
was
anyone
wasn't
out
an
there
us
has
thing.
any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just a second.
Woohoo!
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with
The
me,
Scream.
your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I
Ponty.
know it's really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I
Ponty.
wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
You
No.
want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course. course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine.
I'm getting so many
What's
in a
his
row
name?
right now.
Thank you, Forrest.
I jinxed myself.
He's my
Darn it.
Uncle Roni. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called
Yes.
him Pepper.
Thanks for the
Pepper.
history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Ponty's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us.
Bad, Ponty.
Damn it,
Bad.
Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponty can't control himself.
Ah.
Don't worry. We've already got another caller.
Not
on the
again.
line.
We are not gonna let
Just
Ponty
pick
do
it
that
up,
again.
Okay?
Is that a record? Oh, no.
This
Another
is
caller?
189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
I can't tell if he's giggling or crying.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza
Ponty!
always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll
Frickin'
be there.
Ponty! Hang up. Hang it up, Peggy.
Forrest? Forrest?
I'm with Forrest. I'm
Are
mad.
you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man hits him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest.
Woohoo.
Sorry.
Woohoo.
Sorry. That was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him
I'm still
anymore,
with Forrest
okay?
on that one.
Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call. Whenever you're ready.
If this is Ponty again,
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
is this
Dawn.
Dawn?
I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
How do you
So,
know?
he must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right. Okay.
I
Tell
don't
us
trust
everything.
Dawn.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this
Apartments?
newfangled security system has me locked
I know I saw apartments somewhere.
I need you to help me get inside.
I could've. Yes. Okay, she's like right there. Use a key?
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park.
That's the only apartment that I found, but we found it pretty fast.
Sounds
And
like
before
a
she said
prime
it.
piece of real estate.
I'm proud of
Sound
us.
really carries at night.
You know what? We're marking it. We're gonna give her purple. Okay. Not a dog person?
I'm guessing you're not a dog person.
No, I'm not. It's my neighbor's dog. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. I can't get any. It's coming down the street.
I don't hear no whistle.
Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
I don't.
What's the
I
name
don't
of the
know.
security system?
There's
would
a
I know
sticker
that?
on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Okay.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right.
Seems
Newly installed.
sussy.
Key code before the
Because isn't this her apartment? So wouldn't
Yeah,
you
of
know
course.
what the code is?
Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
How are we
All
gonna
right,
know her number?
folks.
She didn't give it
Here's
to
a little
us.
tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me? Or was there something?
I gotta turn that
It
down.
wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at K-Fam. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside
Where would we
apartments,
find that, though?
and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
So I assume that would be down in the basement then. Okay. Going back down in the basement. Anything in here? Give me the second drawer. No. Nope. Give me your arm. Let me dink that real quick.
Woodside Apartments.
Nice.
Coming soon, No pets.
Okay.
Not open until... What?
Not open until what? Until what? Luxury front property, 2-3 bathroom, apartments, no pets. 300. I would love to have a $300 friggin' 2-bedroom. Wait, October 1st. October 1st. It's a very special day. Well.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I
Yeah,
see.
it's September. It's the 3rd.
I'll go back and look again.
Yeah, I'll
Don't
keep
be
looking.
too long.
Sure. I gotta be honest, I don't know where I could find this Sterling 4000. I thought it would be in Clive's, you know, room. But it's not. So hopefully it's in here. Oh, wait. Okay, it's not garlic bread. It's not the excellent. Okay, ineligible. Where the fuck? Ineligible? Can't read that. No. No. Where the fuck is this Sterling 4000 bullshit? I feel like I just searched everywhere. I mean, it would make sense for it to be in Clive's, like, area, right? I just didn't see it down there. I'm at a loss. I'm confused. Confusion has overturned my brain.
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident.
Thank God.
The system's not even installed at Woodside. Starling 4000. User manual.
Alright.
Ah.
Wait, do we need the
these
delivery
codes
note?
should come in handy.
Okay, okay, we'll leave the hand here for now. Which sucks because I wanted that hand. That's okay. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good.
Yes.
And did you find anything
lot of
else?
codes.
I found a flyer for the apartments. They're not open for move-in till next month. No pets, and they're located pretty far from the trains.
I don't know where to put these.
So Dawn probably isn't trying to get into Woodside, is she?
Nope. You remember who else has a Starling 4000 installed, though?
Who?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky!
Ooh.
Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Yeah.
Might be a good idea.
We can't let Roller Ricky die.
One moment.
And there was the dog. Poor Roller Ricky.
Patching you through.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this.
Turning
this is
it off?
super weird.
Just put me through to Dawn. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so.
We're gonna handle a Dawn
Line
situation.
1, whenever you're ready.
Dawn of the
right
Dead.
there.
More
this
like
is
it.
Forrest Nash
She's
from
a dead woman.
189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Okay. So, we can't give the code. We just can't. That is insane. No, oh, wait, not that one. Okay. Alarm test. Warning, this will set off all security measures. Let's give her the alarm test. Give alarm test activation. Yes.
The code is 191519.
Thank you.
I thought that was weird that she like wouldn't know her own entry code. Hell yeah.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Ooh, are you upset, Dawn? Oh.
Is she?
That was unexpected. I feel like this... She's shooting?
Yeah, stay out!
Oh, hell yeah.
Respect sanctity of the ring.
Yeah!
Don't ever come back here again.
Ever again, Ricky, you tell
I'm
him.
calling the cops.
Wait, we
Thank
are the
God.
cops. Wait.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back
Oh,
inside and turn
man.
on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him. That was the whistling man. The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen
The
to Maxie.
Whispering Man
She's my
has a
best
lady's
friend, you know?
voice?
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside.
So,
Gonna
is the
barricade
name
that
not Dawn?
window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it.
That sounds like
Talk
a
to
really
you
nice
soon.
deal.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some
Get that
music
out of the
while we
way.
Process what just happened.
Ooh, I want to listen to the Tiger song. That is a really cool looking record,
So,
too.
the whistling man is a woman?
Let me just say. I knew it. I knew it! Okay, so it wasn't a him. Because I was thinking, like, okay, well, because Dawn sounds like a woman. So are they using, like, a voice changer, maybe? So that makes sense. So the Whistling Man is a woman, and it's Peggy's sister. Calling it. I'm calling it. Yeah, I had my suspicions.
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Dang it. Yeah, I knew she wasn't right. I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek.
I
She
knew
wasn't
She
right.
wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock? Why do you think she
Peggy.
requested that song?
To get me outside, to mess with us, maybe to get me outside.
Get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right.
Oh,
She
that's
never
true.
actually attacked me out there.
So, what now?
That's also
I guess
true.
I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're
Aye, aye,
live in
Captain.
3, 2.
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely
Ding,
locked
ding, ding,
inside.
ding.
For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
How did that... Where neighbors look out for each other and stay safe. I'm sad to say this, but it's time to trust no one. You can't trust anybody. That's just the rules. Them's the facts. So,
I'm
trust
sad
no one.
to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
Dawn. This could be a fake name. Do not...
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer,
Oh no,
please call
the
in.
rim.
You folks have my new number,
Getting
right?
stuck on the
It's
rim.
911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Perfect
okay,
timing.
folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's
no.
bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
What happened?
Somebody's been stabbed. Can you tell me what happened?
We've been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this.
That's a hot
and all
topic
of a
tonight.
sudden, he just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up
And
the
then
road
what
and talked to
happened?
someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Ooh. Was it a woman?
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help.
How does
but
she
I need
not
to know,
know
where
the whistling
did the
man?
masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
Good
I
point.
don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital.
You're in a
can't
garage.
drive, so
Oh,
we
okay,
need
she
an
can't drive.
ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station.
Ooh,
You should get all the info you can.
that's bad timing. Where's he hurt?
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
What's your friend's
That doesn't
name,
seem like a
Casey?
murder type of
Jason Parker!
We'll be right back.
You know,
Peggy, patch
way
us
to
through
murder.
the hospital.
On it. Phoning
That
St.
seems like
Gabriel's
a,
now. Switch
if anything,
to
a
line 2.
warning, I guess. But that just doesn't seem like if you were to kill somebody, you wouldn't stab them in the stomach and then the leg. That's bad murdering. If you
Hello,
ask me.
St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16.
The screen.
We have a stab
Oh, he
victim
didn't say
at
it this time.
25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. With the ambulances, well, you know.
I know, but
I do
please,
know.
we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and
Not
we can't
us.
get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To
Naturally.
stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training.
Oh.
Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
No, I can't. We don't have much
We don't really
choice.
have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding
From
out,
the top.
then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding.
Nice.
Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows,
I should
get a
pay
clean
attention
cloth
to
of some
this.
kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out.
Rule number
It's
1.
stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
We got
Glad
this.
you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
I'm still with you,
Keep
Doc.
going.
What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you apply a cloth, and it's
I think
bleeding
he's in
through,
shock
don't
right now.
remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't replace bandages.
Easy.
Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding.
Nice.
Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest.
Well.
Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm here.
How's Jason?
How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left. But he's still bleeding.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
I already
That's
forgot the
good,
steps.
Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
Don't
It's
touch
gotta
it.
be hell. Should I pull it out?
Don't
No,
touch the
don't
knife.
touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure,
I'm
Casey.
gonna
You're the one
stop
that called
making
us.
suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Leave the
All
knife
right.
alone.
I think we need to leave that knife alone.
All right. I'll just keep putting pressure on his stomach for now.
Good.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Now?
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
All right.
Okay.
Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
Yeah,
We'll
this
still
is
be
not
here.
really the time
Just
to be
shout
having
if you need anything,
a
and we'll be
conversation,
there.
if you ask me.
I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
All right, what's up, Peggy? What's up, Peg Leg?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right.
That's a good point.
She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
I would start walking with him personally. Like, I would I'd grab like cardboard, put it under him. Maybe get like shoestrings or something. Put him over my shoulders and just walk it. Can't be that far, right? I don't know where they are, but the hospital's like right there. She can't drive. She just can't. Because that's what she said. Alright, nearby to help.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course.
You do it,
Me and
Peggy.
Karen missed it because we were away on
Oh.
a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So,
Peggy.
how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
25 Nancy Drive?
We put up a bunch of cheap
I'll
houses
put a pin in
around
it.
there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you
There's
think any
Nancy
of them
Drive.
could help Casey and Jason?
Probably.
Alright, so she's like
but I don't
somewhere
know
over
who lives
here.
there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only
She doesn't
ever
know
called
anybody's
Karen.
number.
Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's
Okay.
a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
We're gonna be snooping in Reggie's office. Go
Go
on.
on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Oh.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right.
All right, we got this.
There is something else.
Okay,
I'm
there's
not gonna
more.
like this, am I?
Have you ever heard the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on
All right,
them.
because we're in the 80s.
You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway,
I
Reggie
don't know if I made
decided
that.
that the future is floppy
Did I
and
make
started
both of them?
phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just
Oh.
slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy.
I just want to go.
I just have
I want
to look around.
check out Reggie's office so bad. More to do.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Oh, great. So you could scare me again, Peggy. Going back down to the scary basement, I think. In the general area, at least. Ooh, it is this one. Oh, wait.
Locked tight.
Dang it. I thought those would be unlocked. First aid. Okay. I want to believe. Alien sightings. So he is, a little cuckoo in the brain. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. We're gonna need that, I assume. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue. Floppy disk.
Could this be it?
Okay, pizza delivery killer who kills with pizza cutter. Terrifying pizza left. Okay. So this is top secret. So don't tell anybody. But pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Terrifyingly, there is never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as final girl's boyfriend? Protagonist is college student Megan. She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. Amplifies the divide between her and the pizza killer. That's funny. Takes place on November 7th. Very important date. Very important date. I think that's the date. November 7th.
Nice!
Easy. Oh, that's a lot. Personal file. Edges. Can I take this out? Get that out of here. And then we'll grab 2 more. Alright. What the fuck was that? I think that was us. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Job title, newsreader. John refused to engage with first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic, but he's a war medic. John apparently had a bunch of medical equipment in his home. Okay. That could be useful. So we'll leave John right there. Grab another one.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little
Peggy.
drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
Clearly, Peggy's not a possible
Get a load
candidate.
of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and you're more interested in you.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
Alright, we're getting close. I could feel it. When hired, Bradley was at our station's food critic. Said I was crazy. Barbara seems to be spending a lot of time. Oh, is this Brad? Ended up missing first aid training session. Okay. So not Brad. Karen. That's fully taken him alongside him and Karen started mentoring Peggy. Okay. Oh, that's the friend that they ditched. Her and Peggy. Okay, Preppers really getting involved with all the staff here. Left recently. I don't see anything. Okay. We're gonna go with John.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I
Yes.
think I know who our best
We're
bet
gonna call
is to help
John.
Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
That was
Jason
loud.
started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
He's in shock. He's in shock.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
I remembered.
But the bleeding seems to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right.
Can I walk?
I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Ooh,
Casey, I need
Legs.
you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
I don't know if that's
Jason,
what we should have done.
I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt.
Laser racer. That's
okay.
funny.
I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second.
What if they were like dirty clothes?
Sorry.
Jason seems responsive though.
Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now.
Don't worry,
okay?
Jason, got you.
I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna?
Nah, he's gonna be fine. Be strong.
I need you to be
Be
strong
brave.
for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's going to be okay. Okay?
But I would give to just walk away right now.
I can't give him what he needs. Please send help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier?
Yes.
Who was it?
John. Right? John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives
Yes.
on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably
He can't
the
get
most
any
trained
better than a
person
war
we
medic.
have.
Really?
If you ask me.
I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
54207 535.
I was gonna say, I did not
Calling now.
know what his number was.
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning.
I would be so mad
Give me a note like everybody else.
if I was woken up at that time from my coworker. I would be like, I'm gonna murder you. This is a medical emergency. It is a medical emergency. Somebody has been stabbed. I mean, somebody has been stabbed. The whistling man is back. Medical
John,
mystery.
no, this is
or emergency.
a medical emergency. A man
This
has
ain't
been
no mystery.
stabbed by the whistling man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The whistling man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if
Why
we don't
don't some
help him
people
right
believe
now.
us about that?
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2
I
major
wouldn't
stab
be
wounds.
asking questions.
One
I'll
to
be
the
like, oh,
stomach
you need my help?
and one
Okay.
to the leg.
And then
The
dip
knife is still
to
in
go to
his
him.
leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let
Hell
him know you're
yeah,
on
John.
your way.
Good luck.
Go do your job.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
Are you
He was
hurt?
thrashing around. Did he hurt you in any way? Or are you okay?
I'm fine, but Jason passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey,
Yeah,
help is on the
we
way.
found
My
somebody.
colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey? John Heston.
John got there fast.
Please let me in.
Do it.
I'm
Do it.
guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest,
I trust you,
we'll call you back
John.
later. I have to go now. Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
I want to know what that sound was earlier.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Dun 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 dun. On air. I think Jason's gonna be. He's gonna make it. Hi, Becky. Oh, are you waiting for me? I kind of like that Tiger song. It's a very nice tune.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
It's getting
That's
pretty
a cool
late.
name.
This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Peggy, we don't take
Let's roll.
breaks.
You got it. We've got another call
Yes.
coming through, too. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the
I don't know
line.
how that happened.
How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky.
Roller
Oh,
Ricky.
and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you.
again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man. Thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest.
I like Ricky.
A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Ooh, go on.
Did you see or hear anything during the attack earlier?
It's the
Not
least
exactly.
mean sounding one.
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what is that?
Runner
have to
Ricky,
do
now
with
we're
tonight?
Ricky.
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Ooh.
What? You knew George?
Yeah, but not long. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man,
Poor George.
I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Was it Dawn? What was her name?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before
Bean.
or see her after
Dawn.
that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home.
Runner Ricky. That's what they used to call him.
George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night,
That was a good shot.
it should have been me. And
Maybe if you had it wrong. We can't say that. It wasn't your fault.
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that
Yoink.
now, man.
Where's that
Took a
other
long
mode?
time to learn, but
Yoink.
yeah. Just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Sounded
Thank
like
you,
broke.
Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines.
Bye,
Thanks for
Maxie.
listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone
A
has
lady
any
lead.
info about this mysterious bean, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh.
Could it be you, Peggy?
Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
You okay, Peggy?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this.
Let's do David Scopo. I like that song. Okay.
Hope you enjoy
Yes.
this one as much as I do.
Alright, I'm ready.
I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds
Leslie.
like a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
Took
I
it
am.
long enough.
I'm driving back with an officer from Henderson now. We got back into
One
radio
officer?
range a little while
Bring
ago.
a SWAT
Been
team.
listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
This freaking whistling man is freakishly fast. It's been a long night, so help is on the way.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet. I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak.
Okay. It's not just one
Turns out
officer,
somebody
that's
cut
good.
The phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so.
Oh, makes
I don't
sense.
know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help.
Alright.
I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, But if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
What do you
You
need?
can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times.
Yes.
I bet she calls again.
Interesting.
We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her,
I'm not good
try
at
to figure
stalling.
out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
Do my best.
I know you
I'll
will.
just do my job.
Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars.
Hopefully.
Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God.
Okay.
It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Ooh. That was a good shot. Let's get back on air. I hope you're right. I don't know. Let's
Best
get
we
back
don't
on air.
waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back
Done.
live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now,
I would have said that.
let's bring in our next caller.
I would have played it off as like, I don't know, that like Leslie's back in town or anything like that, you know?
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges.
Oh, hey,
I'm here
John.
with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he going to be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed.
Good.
Preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
The stupid
John,
fan.
Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Oh, it's Jason.
This Forrest?
Nice. The one, the
one and
only.
I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Ha 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 ha.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will.
St. Gabriel's.
But,
Is that the name of the hospital?
For that,
Okay.
I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Why do you ask?
Yes, the Whistling Man's still out there. Why do you ask? You know something about the Whistling Man, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Can we talk about what happened earlier?
Seems like everybody does.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
He is now.
Yes.
I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure,
Okay.
Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where
That
was I?
seems a little sussy.
Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail.
I'm on a roll right
Long
now.
time. It was hell.
Okay, I jinxed it.
Then the town just
Again.
moved on.
No.
Like it never existed.
Who killed George?
Who killed George that night?
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers.
So it's like a group of them.
Decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend.
That's pretty fucked up.
The party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our whistling man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But
I
when
would also play
heard
dead.
her scream,
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean.
He heard her again tonight.
I heard her again tonight, Forrest.
Dawn.
Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator.
I can't even hear her.
Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting
Alien attack.
location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall.
Okay.
You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that.
Big red button.
I'll see you when you're back.
I think it's time to get the fuck out. Okay, logically, the power goes out. You choose to stay here while there's a killer? Alright, it's in the basement. There's a killer on the loose and you decide to stay. Not run. Big red button. Big red button. Where are you? Nope. It's not in here. I don't see no red button. Okay, that's not a button.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Far back corner? I'm in a far back corner, right? Unless it's, is it this thing?
That must be it. Boom! We've got power.
Nice. Oh, wait, no.
The whistling man.
That means they're
I
here.
need to warn Peggy.
Oh, God. Peggy.
Peggy,
This
are you
is
there?
serious.
Are you... Peggy.
Peggy.
I need to get back upstairs.
Peggy, I'm coming for you. You couldn't have seen that coming. You left the door in the back with the elevator thing on or open. The power goes out. You should have seen this coming. What hell? What the hell? Okay, yeah, what the hell? Okay. Oh. Oh. Why did he lock us out? That don't make sense. Oh.
Oh, no.
Wait, we could finally go in here, though.
Peggy, where'd you go? No way. This can't be happening.
What the fuck? Yes. Can I sit down, maybe? Hello?
A call.
Oh, okay, yes. Where's Peggy?
Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night, almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
Did she really have to flip the couch? That seemed totally... okay. What do you mean? I'd rather not. Alright. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
That felt
Make
vague.
the most of it how?
Well...
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest.
Was that her
The
making
one
that sound?
who started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
How is...
It's all gonna come out tonight, too.
Where's
Your daddy and his
Teddy
money saved
if she's
you
right there?
years ago. But even if you
Unless this
cry,
is a pre-recording?
with all the money in the world.
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're
Yeah,
here with me?
you tell him,
Because
Forrest.
I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm
Oh.
here with Teddy. And if he says where
Well,
that
that's
is,
how they're so
well,
fast.
he knows he'll get it.
Then who's here?
Wait, then
Peggy?
who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Hi, Henry.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Henry.
Don't
Hi.
mind him. He's just shy.
We have that in common. Me and Henry could be
Two
friends.
whistling men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Hang on.
He keeps looking at that door.
Did you say Barrow? That... Are you...
Let me just get this mask off.
Ooh, I want to see.
Damn uncomfortable thing.
I want to see under the mask.
No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie? Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh,
Do we know who that is?
well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Not Dawn, huh?
Marie Campbell. So, not Dawn, huh?
No, not Dawn.
What are you going to...
Sounded like she
Everyone's
just.
gonna know now what
Bam!
Teddy
Bitch
did.
slapped.
He killed George that night.
Oh.
This night, 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You... Ah!
Ding old
You're
Teddy.
gonna talk when I talk to you, and not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk.
Okay.
You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it. I mean, you don't have to kill people to get me to do this for you. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Marie, I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
I'm gonna have a
Murdered?
cup of Joe
listen,
while we're doing
I-
this. It's empty. We'll pretend it's like full of coffee. We could be like, num num num
I
num.
said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago.
I
And
want to
that's
know
why I want
where
you to
Clive is.
interview us.
Oh, yeah. I could do that.
Interview you.
Easy.
All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story,
Wait,
Forrest.
I can't.
Do a good job. And hell, you
There we
might
go.
be the
I
only
wanted to
one
tap that.
leave here alive.
Doink.
I need to drag
This
this
is like
out.
the only thing I could do in here.
If I can buy Leslie
only there
time
was a
to get
basketball
back
hoop.
to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end.
Did the light
Teddy,
just get
we'll start
lighter
with
over
you.
here?
Just talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Okay. We could say hit him, Marie, and obviously she's gonna be like, oh, bam, 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 you know. But that's not. I mean, she's been hitting him this entire time, and he's still not gonna talk. So I don't think that's gonna work. Be honest, Teddy. He's not gonna be honest. Do you want to die? Seems like the most reasonable. Do you want to
Do
die?
you want to die, Teddy? Because if you don't start talking...
Oh, and she hits him anyways.
God damn it. Okay.
Doink.
Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw
Doink.
the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Tell me why
What
that
made
night.
that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up.
That was the
I
original
just
Whistling Man?
surprised no
Right?
one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
He created this?
Went up near Whistling Point.
Oh, do we have a map in here?
God, who was there?
Dang it, no. I don't think I can see the map that far away.
And George, of course.
I can't.
But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky. He was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too.
Runner Ricky.
Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
No, you're not.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable.
Sounds like you have issues, Teddy.
I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So
Zombie
I
stomp.
helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man, everyone ran, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close
I don't
as
think
anybody.
he was.
Teddy must have told him the plan.
No.
Marie,
Ricky didn't
you're
know.
wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
Throw it at
Ricky-
the killer.
Well,
Threaten him with coffee.
doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Stupid prank that got George killed. Just a
How
prank.
can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on.
I don't even have to tell her to hit him. She just does it.
George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding.
I still want to
and
know why
got
Carrie
him
wasn't
professional
killed.
help, just in time.
Ooh, maybe it was because she wasn't in on the prank. And
He didn't have the good sense to
Marie
die earlier.
knew that.
He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed
I think
George
Whistling Point
wasn't with
stopped
me,
right.
I panicked. And then I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing. Telling me it's just a joke.
I hate when people do that where it's like, it's just a prank, bro. That's always super annoying. Who was it? What happened next? How did you feel?
How
did you feel?
in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small.
These things are so fun. I want one of these IRL. Who was under the
Who
mask?
was under the mask, Marie? Who was
The Whistling Man.
It was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away.
We saved
But then he
Chuck.
stops. And he's looking up. At the top of Whistling
Chuck.
Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just...
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Why'd he fall?
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
It's a good question.
You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it!
So he murdered him.
He kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
Ooh, I would have said that.
Ugh, you bitch. No one's going to.
Are we on air? Are people listening to this?
After
Jeez.
all you
Jeez. Talk about a radio thriller killer frequency. Then why the cover up?
She's lying. Why the cover up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake.
Yeah,
It was
you
just a
still
stupid
did it
joke
though, and then you covered
gone
it
wrong.
up. Like,
So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
that does not seem like a blip.
George was a blip?
Ooh, oh, that's
That's
evil.
an evil thing to say,
Oh,
Teddy.
that's fucked up.
That's the way
Teddy.
it is. My father agreed with me.
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
She found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
He's a douche.
I
Is that a
take it
yes?
that's a yes?
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir
I want to know
instead
what he
of
keeps
the river.
looking at over there.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria?
Makes
Not
sense.
just to get him out of the way, but
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he'd just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life.
All these people
And
seem
her own.
shady.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But
Oh, who was that?
Maurice Russell is dead
Maurice.
now.
You've been through
You've
hell.
been through hell,
We need to
Maurice.
support her
I'm sorry.
so that she doesn't,
no idea.
you know, murder.
Started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off. He should have been punished. He's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met.
Or are they at Whistling Point right now?
Football team. Was right after he shot the winning throw.
Or are
Wait
they
a
at a high
sec.
school? Ray, are you getting closer? What are you doing? It sounded like they were on grass. I'm gonna say football field.
football field.
Jesus Christ!
Hi.
Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High.
I told you not to do that.
Wait,
He's dead too now.
The mask is really
Isn't
cool.
he?
He is. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So.
Wait.
Marie? Where? Oh my
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. And here I
They
was,
know each other?
thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Oh, someone explain.
Will someone please explain to me what's happening?
I know it.
Peggy.
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you
I'm
remember?
good at solving stuff.
Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died.
So
That
then who's?
I should come
I already
to the
forgot who
gym
this
for a
is.
reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or
Yep.
come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry.
This has to be a lot for you.
I think we're gonna die.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry.
How did Peggy not realize I was her
It's not
sister
your
when
fault.
Dawn called like the first time?
really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait. Is that why you attacked Eugene?
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. They got themselves killed in a bus accident.
That's sad.
And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me.
I can't tell if that mouth
like the
is a
rest.
part of the mask or if that's like their mouth and then they're going like,
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What
"Oh,
card?
I
The
threw
card
it."
you made me for my 8th birthday.
Where is it? Oh, I found it. Okay.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
I'm just gonna keep that up there.
No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have one wounded, one dead, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Hands us the police! Freeze!
Oh, I would love to.
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie.
Hey!
Wait, does that mean Marie
officer,
died?
I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got
Can I
here
leave?
just in the nick of time.
Where's
What's
Marie?
going on?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Okay. If it's over, let me out.
Well, folks, it
I feel
was a long
claustrophobic
night,
in
but
here.
we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
Good night and good morning. Let's make tomorrow better. It's
And it's been
a scream. Perfect. That's so perfect. All in all, I think this was such a good game and heavily recommend. I really want to replay this. I want to achievement hunt for it. I want to get everybody killed and see what happens. I want to save everybody and see what happens. Like, I want to replay the heck out of this game. So as always, if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week for maybe a new series. Who knows? Bye. The frequency in my brain is a killer right now. You know what I'm saying? I always said don't trust a Peggy. I'm not a killer. I would never. It's a 3-parter, so if you haven't seen the first 2, it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun to watch. You should go watch it if you liked this one. And if you're here even to the second watching me watch this, watching you, you should go watch it. Just saying.